Alright guys, so this truck here is giving the cops a little light, but they're on this Jeep right here, so we're going to come over here and see what they're doing. Watch, he's going to pull around and then I'll walk over there on the other side of that black car. Fun, ain't it, dickwad? Yeah, cops don't know their own media policy, nor the Bain Act of California, do they? I'm filming the cops, so I don't care what you guys have to say, all right?
Oh yeah, I was just curious. We're going to pick that up, so I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't care what's going on here. There's police here. They need to be recorded. Yeah, and if you disagree with that, ask the family of Breonna Taylor or George Floyd or Elijah McClain, you know?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just figuring out because it is actually a stolen vehicle.
Okay, that's cool, and I'm recording. Well, they want to turn on their lights, then I can act bad too, you know? You guys want to be rude, I can be rude. See, that's how it works. If they want respect, then they will offer respect. If they want to turn on their lights and show disrespect, then I'm going to disrespect them. That's how it works, you see. You want respect, you will show respect. You want to turn all your lights on and be disrespectful as a public servant with the city, then I'm going to be disrespectful to you, and I'm going to show everybody, because that's how I have to be. Because obviously you guys don't know, you know, how to be polite. You don't know how to be public servants. These cops don't know how to serve the public. So, well, that's good. Then they need to be a little bit more, well, they can't be more courteous, then they're going to get disrespected. That's how it works. They turned on the light because they don't like the camera. Because you don't like the camera. Oh, I've got a press badge and a camera. Who's that guy with the press badge and the camera? And you want to be disrespectful, you're going to get disrespect. That's how it works. If the police want to be disrespectful, then they're going to get disrespect. If they want respect, then they're going to show respect. That's how it works. They want to be disrespectful, then they're going to get disrespected. Yeah, you want respect, show respect. Capiche? I didn't say anything, I did nothing, I walked up and they got disrespectful. So they're gonna get disrespect. That's how it works. And note, guys, I didn't say anything. All I did was come up here to record and see what's going on. This idiot pulls up his car and hits all his bright lights on because he doesn't want the camera recording. Because cops and cameras don't get along, that's why. Now, had he pulled up and said, "Hey man, what's going on? How you doing tonight?" he would have got respect. But he wants to turn on all his spotlights, he's going to get disrespect. And it's a lesson on how public service works. If you want to be a jerk, you're going to get treated like a jerk. You know what I mean? If you want respect, you need to give respect. That's how it works. This isn't the act of a tyrant. This is simply a, what do you call it? A reaction, basically. Had he acted like a public servant and said, hey, how's it going? What are you with? Or what have you? Or said, hey, how's it going tonight? He would have got respect. But he wanted to show disrespect. He's going to get disrespect. Now, I didn't say anything to him. Simply walked up to record. This idiot pulls up and turns on all his lights. This idiot turns on his spotlight. And then they get upset because they're disrespected. Well, that's not how it works. You don't show disrespect and get respected. That's not how it works in the real world. In the real world, you want respect, you show respect. That's how it works in the real world. You show disrespect, that's what you're going to get back. See the license plate on that one. They said it's a stolen truck. Okay, that's fine. And that's what they should have said. Hey man, hey, how you doing, sir? Yeah, we're just investigating a stolen truck, blah, 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 blah. Not start turning on all your spotlights and blind the camera because you're a police officer and you don't want to be recorded. That's not how it works in the real world. But since they don't know how to be public servants and show respect, I'll give them a little free education. Next time I'll charge for it. But this time the education is free on how to be respectful and interact with people in the public sector. You let them know what's going on. You don't start turning on all your spotlights because there's a camera in front of you. I mean, it's obviously an iPhone I'm holding in my hand. And look at this. Committed to our community. What? Committed to what? Disrespecting them? Committed to arresting? Because they sure aren't public servants, I'll tell you that. Servants don't act like bullies. Servants actually interact with people. And I would have interacted with them in a respectful manner, but they want to get all disrespectful and start turning on all their spotlights. They're going to get disrespect. That's how it works. And like I said, this education is free. Next time I charge for an education, I'll charge a tuition fee. This one's free on the house. The next one, they're probably gonna have to take out a Stafford loan or a Pell Grant to get. You know, nobody walked up and asked, hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Nobody did that because they don't know how to interact with the public. That's the Rialto Police Department. Surprise, surprise there. Big surprise there. Although there are some outstanding officers in the Rialto police. These two aren't two of them, that's for sure. These two need to be educated. So they have that white privilege mentality that people that live here are nothing but druggies and pimps and murderers. And see, that's called the white privilege attitude. He goes, we're in the middle of San Bernardino. So what? I've walked down these streets at 2 in the morning and had people say hi to me. You know why? Because I don't have a white privilege attitude. I actually consider these people to be residents of the community. I actually consider these people to be human beings with feelings and emotions. And they want respect too. But these guys are all like, you look where we're at. Where? That's a white privilege mentality. When you look at people of a certain part of the community as a lower class, as a criminal class, then you've lowered yourself into the white privilege mentality. That's when all of a sudden you're looking at these people as less than human, you know? And for a cop to think that way, that is disgusting. And that's why I'm recording. That's why I'm recording. Because the people of this community are looked down upon as murderers, pimps, druggies, thieves, and prostitutes. And while there may be some of those within the community, that's not this community. It's the city of San Bernardino, and these people want to be respected. And they want to be treated like human beings. They want to be treated fairly. But when you label a neighborhood as look where we're at, now you've entered white privilege. And all of a sudden you're looking down upon these people as nobodies. That's disgusting to me. I want to see what he's doing. You know, afraid to walk up and ask them what's going on because look where we're at. Where are we at? These people want to be respected like anybody else in any other neighborhood. Doesn't matter if you're in San Bernardino or Beverly Hills, these people are human beings. They deserve just as much respect as anybody else in any other community. That's why I'm recording. Because of that mentality, you know? Instead of saying, hey man, what's going on, dude? Or hey, you know, here's what's going on, or informing us, they automatically assume there's a drug dealer, a pimp, a prostitute, or a murderer walking up on the scene. That's why I'm recording. And that's why I didn't give them respect. Because they didn't give respect to this community. Not just me, this community. When he said, look where we're at, that's a disrespect to every person that's struggling in these streets, every person that has challenges in these streets. Are there criminals? Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes, how do I say it? Your location creates you. There's another way to say it, but I can't think of it right at the moment. But sometimes, it's in the movie The Departed, where he said,
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
Some of these people are a product of their community. Some of these people just need some respect. They just need help. But instead, this white privilege mentality has flipped everything over, and everybody says the community is a product of these people. That's the white privilege mentality. Instead of saying the, you know, the criminals are a product of their community, they say the community is a product of these people. That is one of the most degrading statements anyone could ever make. To say, look where we're at in San Bernardino. That is so degrading to all the people that live here, to all the people that have troubles here, they have challenges, they have issues, they have financial roadblocks. I did say a curse word and I apologize. Lord, forgive me for saying a curse word. It slipped. Ta-ta, no secrets. You know, instead of just coming up and asking if I need help or what I'm doing, they turn on their spotlights. What if I was a guy that just got stabbed and I see police, so I walk over here? Instead of asking me, do I need help, they turn on their spotlights. That's how they think about this community here in San Bernardino. You know, no respect whatsoever. No respect. Instead of saying, you know what, are you okay? Do you need help? Yeah, I'm talking about you, officer. Instead of saying, hey, do you need help? How can I help you? He turns on all his spotlights. And then tells these guys to turn on their spotlight. Instead of saying, hey, do you need help? What's up? But that's that white privilege mentality. You know, look where we're at. Where are we at? We're in San Bernardino. There's people here with challenges. There's people here with financial battles. And yet they're looked down upon simply because they don't dress as nice as the next guy. Simply because they don't have the money that someone else has. Simply because, you know, they've been brought up and taught that this is the way you do it in the streets. Nobody's ever taken the time to actually talk to them because, well, look where we're at.
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
You have to understand, there's a method to my madness. There's a reason that I'm reacting the way I'm reacting. Because I have slacks on, I have dress shoes, I still have my church stuff on. I have that 49ers gold hoodie sweatshirt you always see me wearing. I have a press pass hanging around my neck. And I have a Sierra blue iPhone in my hand with 3 camera lenses on the back of it. And instead of just saying, hey, what's going on? Or get on their PA and go, can we help you? They turn on all their lights because I'm recording. That was why. They saw I was recording. I was standing in the middle of their spotlights. Well, we didn't know what you were doing. I was standing in the middle of 3 spotlights, dude. How did you not see what I was doing? And then when I walk over here to get out of the light, he turns on his spotlight. Turn on the spotlight. We don't want him recording. And then he says, look where we're at. And I'm going to keep harping on that because that is disgusting. That is one of the most degrading statements you can make about a community. Look where we're at. I've never said that, believe it or not. I've never said, look where we're at, man. I've never said that. I may have, don't let me lie, but I don't remember saying, I don't recall when I've ever said that. And since I've been cop watching, I sure haven't said that. Because these people want to be respected just like anybody else. So we got 04018 and 7620. Those are the unit numbers Rialto 4018 and Rialto 7620. And the reason I was talking loud was for, again, two reasons. Number one, to get over this engine here, but also when you talk loud, what you're doing is you're emphasizing what you're saying, if that makes sense. Remember, I'm a military guy. I'm military. So you always, hi. So you look back here because they're talking about me. Look, he just snapped his gun holster. He's playing with his gun. Look at that. He's ready to fire. He's playing with his gun. That dude's ready to fire on someone, man. He ain't playing around. He's like, damn, I ain't got to shoot nobody in 6 months. Did you guys see that? I heard like 4 clicks. So I don't know if he was buttoning his holster or putting his hammer forward. His hammer was back. Too bad it didn't go off and shoot him in the foot. Of course, I think it has a safety, right? I can't see in the dark what that is. It don't look like a Glock. Might be. But I just didn't know if the hammer had like one of those safety measures where you have to actually pull the trigger. That's what he thinks about all of you guys. Look where we're at. We're in the ghetto, man. Now, aren't they supposed to have a... Well, no, I was going to say, aren't they supposed to have a rear license plate? Oh no. I thought he was supposed to have a rear license plate. Look at him.